Hi guys, still playing around with this electronics exploration kit. I noticed it's got a reed switch on it, or a reed relay, well, reed switch. So I thought we'd make a little pulse motor with it. So I've got my fidget spinner here that I've put magnets in. And then I've rigged the circuit up. Battery comes all the way down here to the on-off switch. Other side of the on-off switch to one side of the reed switch. The other side of the reed switch is connected to the coil. Then the other side of the coil is connected to the other side of the battery. So we're actually running it on 3 volts. I've made it a little bit more complicated because I've put that LED across the coil. So it should light the LED when the coil discharges, so it's in reverse, so it's not on when we just switch it on. And across the reed switch I've arranged for that diode, so that should reduce any sparking that might occur when the reed switch opens and closes, because if you allow sparks to occur in there, it builds up a carbon deposit and stops working. The coil, you can actually run it either way. You can run it so it repels the magnets when it gets the current flowing through it, or attracts the magnets, just depending on how well you set it up as to which way it works. I think if I have it that way, it repels. I'll just switch that on and move this round so it switches on the switch. Yeah, I think that repelled it. Yeah, that's repelling. And if we get the position just right, it repels it far enough round for the next magnet to come round, close the switch, another pulse of current, or another pulse of magnetism, and away we go. So that's repelling. If we get the position right, it goes faster and faster. But just to demonstrate, if we turn it the other way round, so now it attracts when it makes contact. Because it's only a pulse, it attracts it, but then it switches off again, so it goes past. So we're actually going with attraction rather than a repulsion. In fact, that's going even faster, isn't it? Get the position just right. I've actually made myself a bit short on the wires here. Still, we saw it was working this way round, didn't we? If we move this in relation to that switch, there we go. Let's change the timing. So we're now in repulsion mode. It will work without the LED and without the extra diode, but you just might kill your reed switch. Yeah, that was short and sweet. I've just rewired this slightly, probably can't quite see on the camera, but I've now got 2 of my crocodile leads, so we're just using 1.5 volts, a single battery, instead of the 2 batteries. So we're just running on 1.5 volts now. That's attraction mode. And if we swap it over the other way again, position right. That's repulsion. And that's just 1.5 volts. Just thought I'd add that because I was showing it with 3 volts. And because the reason for showing it with 1.5 volts is whether we can use it on my battery project where we're making different types of batteries from scratch. That one's the rechargeable battery that uses stainless steel and Epsom salts. It's actually flat at the moment. I've let it run down, otherwise it would be rocking the little solar rocker there. But we should get enough current from that to actually run that briefly, so I might try that later. Thanks for watching. If you like that, then you might like this. And if you like this and that, you might like to subscribe over there.